Дорогие коллеги, всех приветствую, всем добрый день. Извините, пожалуйста, за технический момент, за задержку. У нас были технические сложности. Я вас сегодня приветствую на нашем прекрасном вебинаре об отеле Lily of the Valley. С нами сегодня два спикера. Это Светлана из компании «Арсвета» и Клодин из отеля непосредственно. Я вам всем желаю хорошего вебинара. Задавайте обязательно свои вопросы. Да, напоминаю, что у нас прямой контракт и отличные цены. Окей, let's start. Светлана and Claudine.
Welcome everyone. So sorry I cannot make it in Russian, but Svetlana is there to help if needed. She's part of the team, of course. So welcome to Lily of the Valley. We are located in the peninsula of Saint-Tropez. So I will start with a short video to immerse yourself in the atmosphere of the property, and then we can go into more detail with the presentation. So I'm just starting with the video. Were you able to see properly? Yeah, all good? So now let's start with a more formal presentation. So the idea was really first to introduce you the property. So Lily of the Valley, so the property opened 5 years ago. As some of you might already know, we are a wellness luxury property open all year round. The picture you see on the left of the slide was taken in December. So you can see the light and the environment is beautiful really in any season. So it's really key for us to share this message with you. Of course, we welcome your clients any time of the year, in summer as well, but we like to make discover the beautiful area of the peninsula of Saint-Tropez any time of the year. The property is designed by Filippom Starkom, so the French designer that you might already know. And he designed the property also with this in mind, that this is a place that the guests can enjoy any time of the year, any time of the day, any time in their life. Where Lily of the Valley is located in the area of the Cap Lardier, it's protected. So the environment is really part of the atmosphere of the hotel, and this is one of the reasons to make, let's say, the extra mile from Saint-Tropez. Just in terms of location, to be very precise, so I guess you all know pretty much where the peninsula of Saint-Tropez. So to be more precise, on the right, so you see, so if you look on the map on the right, the village of Saint-Tropez is just on the top, where it's written Pampelon Beaches. This is where you have all the famous beach club, and Lily of the Valley is just on the other side of the peninsula on Gigaro beach. From the property Lily of the Valley to the village of Saint-Tropez, it's about 20 minutes drive. So this is really part of Saint-Tropez destination, let's say, but just on the other side of the peninsula. This said, really depending on the period of the year, we have guests coming to the property. Yes, sometimes for they just want to enjoy a beautiful stay in the French Riviera, in the south of France, and they will be happy, of course, to go in Saint-Tropez at some point for the restaurant, shopping, or club, but they also appreciate to enjoy the full area. The picture you see now is Gigaro Beach, where the hotel is located. So you see how beautiful is the environment. So the property is located a little up in the middle of the 1-2 minutes by car to get down to the beach. Technically, the guests can walk 10 minutes, but of course, our staff is at the disposal of the guests to bring them up and down at their convenience. Below the hotel on the beach, we now have our own beach club that I will detail further after.
I'm very much sorry. Yes? Could you please, Anastasia, maybe you can help us, because I think that I see only the cover page of the presentation, or make sure that it is working.
There was no presentation before, so now we switch it on. So you need to go on the right slide now, please, Claudine.
I'm on the fourth. Can you see? What can you see now? This is the map.
We don't see the map. We see the first slide. Now,
yeah, now we can see the sea with the
beach.
With beach, right?
Which number is it?
4.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will let you know when I switch, so we make sure that we are all on the right page. So this is, as I mentioned, the environment where we are located. So this is Gigaro Beach, and the property is in the trees, and we also have the beach club down. I'm switching to the next slide. So now you should be able to see the hotel. So the picture on the left is really the environment, and the picture on the right is actually the hotel. So we have several small buildings or houses, depending how you wish to name it, with the hotel. As you see, the greeneries is really part of the atmosphere of the hotel, and Philipps Stark wanted to have a property integrated into the nature, really to respect as well the location, because we are facing 180 degrees the sea, a lot of trees, so he wanted also really to have a property in the nature. I'm going to the next one. So this is the view from the hotel. So you should be able to see the pool and the view. So clearly, this is one of the main USP of the hotel. You overlook 180 degrees the Mediterranean. As you can see on the picture, you can even overlook the island in front of us. This is the right side from the sunset. So great effect at the end of the day. So again, the environment is a view. It's something very, very special. I go to the next one. In terms of accommodations, again, to the next one, you should be able to see a bedroom. It's number 8. In terms of accommodation, we have 44 rooms and suites up on the hill in the main hotel. Again, all designed by Philipps Stark. They all have an outdoor space as well. But when we say outdoor space, it's a beautiful terrace with sunbed tables. So in any category, the guests can really enjoy the environment. I go to the next one, number 9. The style of the design is very consistent in anywhere in the hotel. So between the rooms, the difference between the category would be mainly the location into the property and then the view, like view on the countryside, view on the pool, sea view with garden. So it's quite easy for you to figure out. And then, of course, we have suites with larger space. The bathroom on the right is very signature from Philipps Stark, by the way, with the marble. So you see the quality of the design really bring as well something to the experience. We are now number 10, and this is the signature suite of the hotel, the Lily suite. So of course we have different suites, but this one perfectly reflects the design and the style of the hotel. And from the sofa and the bed, you are facing the sea. I go number 11. So the 44 rooms and suite I just show you are on the top of the hill in the main hotel. Then below the hotel, really next to Gigaro beach, we have 7 pool suites. The pool suite, their accommodation, we are talking about 85, 95 square meters with private garden and private pool each. From the pool suite area, you need 30 seconds, 1 minute walk to get to the sandy beach of Gigaro. So the pool suite, they are great for guests maybe looking to be more independent, more privacy, but still they don't want a huge villa. So they are happy to have their own space. Of course, it's fully serviced. They can have the breakfast in the pool suite. We can organize a barbecue. So it's really a top luxury accommodation. So for you, this is the inside space. We are slide 13. For you, for the experience of your guest, it's very subjective to be up in the main hotel or below in the pool suite area. If I may say, yes?
I'm so much sorry, Claudia, but it seems like it didn't turn to the page 13.
I do it again.
That's okay, yeah. That's now,
Yeah.
it is 12.
It's 12.
All right, it's 12.
Do you see the inside or outside?
We see suite with pools outside.
Okay. And now, can you see the inside?
Now it's still the slide number 12.
Okay. I will finish, and hopefully it's gonna switch in between. So the what I was going to say for the pool suite. So if you have guests really loving wellness during the stay, they want to go back and forth many times into the spa. They rather feel maybe more comfortable in the main hotel, so they can just easily go to the spa. If you have beach lovers, they would really enjoy the pool suite because you really need just a few steps to be on the sandy beach. So it's really 2 different experiences for the guest to be up in the hotel or below in the pool suites area. I'm trying to switch again. Can you see the 13?
Maybe Anastasia, if you could help.
Okay, I can keep going. Can you see the 14? Can you see the next one?
No.
15?
No, Anastasia, maybe you could help. Is there any technical issue there?
Can someone else share the presentation via the platform maybe and switch the slides?
Yeah, now I can see the next slide number 30. Now it is residence. The slide with residence, the cover page.
Okay, so it should come to the next one. So I switch to the next one. Let me know when it's come.
Now it is 15.
Okay, super. So we've got the room and suite, the pool suites, and we also have private villas. So villa, same. We have one up in the main hotel and one below, next to the sandy beach of Gigaro in the pool suite area. The villa you currently see on the picture, this is the pool suite villa. Which is a 3-bedroom villa located so below the hotel, really a few steps from Gigaro Beach. The interior design of the villa, everything was made as well by Filippom Starkom, so it's very, very similar to the hotel. I'm going to the 16, and this is the second villa, which is named Villa W, which is located up on the hill next to the main hotel. 3 bedrooms as well. So again, this is very subjective from your guest to be up or below, and of course the villa are fully serviced, which is great, of course, when staying in those 2 villas, is that the guests can enjoy the full facilities of Lily of the Valley. They are both completely separated with a private entrance as well, so they get the full privacy and confidentiality, but they can enjoy the hotel services and facilities. Just for you to know, we will have for this summer, so already in July, 2 new villa 5-bedroom as well. So the 2 I introduce you are 3-bedroom only, but keep in mind that we are preparing new addition for July, and we can start quoting already. So there will be 5-bedroom and fully staffed. The difference with the new villa we are adding is that they will get a dedicated staff in the villa. So feel free to let us know if you have any needs in that direction. Now we go to the Shape Club. So we are now slide 18. So Lily of the Valley, as I mentioned at the very beginning, is a wellness luxury property. So sport and wellness is in the DNA of the hotel. So we do offer 4 different wellness programs into the hotel with different objectives. So the 4 main expertise are weight loss, detox, sport, and better aging. So of course it depends on the expectation of the guest. Each program will start with an assessment with our team of experts when the guests arrive on property. I mean the bioimpedance analysis. So I'm not sure how familiar you are with this, but this is to check the body composition, like the quantity of fat, the quantity of water, for instance. So to make sure we target the right things in the body of each person, and it of course depend on the program chosen and the objective of the guest. We also do for each guest who arrive into the property for the wellness program a Kinvent assessment. So in France, it is used by the kinesiotherapist in theory. So we use it on the property. The fitness coach, do it on property. Is it to check the posture and the imbalances the guest might have in the body? Actually, we all have some anyway. So the objective is to make sure that when the guests train and do sports during the program, they do it properly. So again, we really want them to keep something. So each program will start with those 2 assessments, and then it is a combination of, I'm slide 19, treatments, nutrition, and sport. So each program has pretty much the same composition with a few differences that I will detail after. But this is the 3 main topics. Which is key at Lily of the Valley for the program is that we wish the guests to enjoy what they do. So the picture you see, it's quite significant. So of course this is a fitness session, but as much as we can, we will do outdoor. And of course it's a different pleasure for the guests to train outdoor in the middle of the trees, on the beach, or in front of the sea, rather than in a, let's say, normal fitness room. Of course, we have indoor facilities as well, but the idea is really that the guests enjoy and take the most on the environment around. So this is an example with the sport treatment. It's easier to, I guess, for you to imagine they can enjoy. And for the nutrition, the Valley is looking after the wellness nutrition. So there is no compromise on the pleasure. It's luxurious menu. Really, they use extremely nice product, but of course healthy. Also, it's a question of quantity. The quantity are decent, and this is what we try to share with the guests as well. The chef can even share some recipes at the end of the stay to make them how to adapt maybe their way of life when they are back. Then I go to slide 20. Of course, we have different duration for the program, 4 days, 7 days, 10 days, 14 days. To be transparent with you, whatever the program is, 4 days, it's great to have a break, to get an impression of what Lily of the Valley has to offer. If the guests want to see significant result, I would recommend at least 7 days. And this is actually the main duration the guests are enjoying at the moment at Lily of the Valley for the programs. Then if we can go a little bit more detailed, so the better aging program, it's really to work on the longevity. So typically this program, we have a stronger focus on the treatments, and sport will be only every 2 days. So this is a slight adjustment I mentioned at the beginning in terms of structure of the program. So again, it depends on the objective of the guest. For each program, the team on property developed a signature treatment. So it was really made internally by the team of Lily of the Valley. And at Lily of the Valley, this is slide 22 for the sport program. At Lily of the Valley, we feel that we need to combine the technology with the power of the hands. So typically the signature treatment we develop for each program, this is a combination of the two. For instance, for the sport program, we use some poultices that we would put on the knee, on the articulations, also cryotherapy bowl to help for the muscle recovery. And of course, the therapists are there to help and with the hands. So this is really the combination of the two, manual and technical treatments that we try to include in all program. Of course, the nutrition, we go to the detox, note 23. Of course, each program, the composition is adapted to the objective. For instance, same for the nutrition. For the detox program, to give you something significant, we don't have any gluten and lactose in the nutrition. Of course, when you have a request for a program, we detail every inclusion, every objective. You have all the information you need. I just try to share right now with you some key components to help you understand the philosophy. Slide 24 for the weight loss program. So the weight loss program was the first one that we developed at Lily of the Valley at the opening of the hotel. So of course it is a key one. So it's weight loss, but it's also the optimization, I would say, of the weight. And again, even for the weight loss program, we want the guests to enjoy what they do. So you see the plate on the left in the picture. This is an example of starter for the wellness program. So I hope you all have the wish to try it, and this is really again the philosophy. I mentioned earlier we want the guests to enjoy. We don't want to create the frustration. So for instance, for the weight loss program, we even allow 1 glass of wine. So of course there is let's say a box around, so 1 glass right only for dinner. But we want the guests to understand that it's better to have 1 glass time to times rather than like nothing during a few days and then many glasses of wine in one go. So it's also really to share a little bit with the guests, like the French way of life in that way. And then we developed last year, actually it's quite recent, skin programs. So it's shorter, of course, it's a different approach, but we feel it's important you take care of the body with the 4 program we mentioned, and we feel it's also very key to look after the skin. So we have 3 different programs with also, of course, shorter duration, and that you can easily combine with the other programs. quick overview about the facilities that we do have at the Shape Club of Lily of the Valley. Of course, I introduced you and I made a focus today on the program, but any leisure guest at Lily of the Valley can enjoy the wellness facilities. Of course, there is no obligation to do a program, and the guests can enjoy the property, Philip Stark design, and then all the facility without following a program. Every component can be taken a la carte. So I mean the treatments, of course, but it can be a fitness coaching, it can be an osteopathic session. We do have a cryotherapy room as well. Even one wellness breakfast one morning, if the guests want, they can do it. So keep in mind that yes, we have the program, but for the guests who don't want to follow a program but just enjoy the facility, they still can benefit or book any expertise we have on property. And this is a couple of pictures of the property. So we have two pools. The main one you saw at the beginning with the view, and the one in the Shape Club that you see now. I'm slide 27, just to check in any case. So we have 2,000 square meters of facilities. Again, everything was designed by Philip Stark. So you should see now the fitness room. So it shows as well all the postcard and the picture you see on the top. So we have a strong attention into design in the spa. And actually, this is what the guest likes as well. In a way, we bring a little of lifestyle into the spa, but still with a very strong expertise. I didn't mention, but we work with a doctor in Paris, with a nutritionist. So in France, a nutritionist is a scientist. So we do have a very strong background and expertise with us. Slide 30. At the Shape Club, we do as well complimentary activities for the hotel guests every day. Of course, it varies according to the season, but let's say between 25 until 40 a week. So it's quite a lot. So we do suggest yoga or Pilates, like more traditional activity, but also outdoor excursions. As you can see on the picture, so on the left side, you see the hiking with the coach. So they are running on the picture, but we can adapt to the level of each guest. On the right, you see the sea wading. So it's exercising in the sea. So you walk along the coast in the sea. We can do slide 31, e-biking as well. So once again, we really want the guests to discover and enjoy the beautiful area where we are located. Last but not least, we go to the restaurants and F&B outlets. So we do have 3 F&B outlets. 33. This is a Vista restaurant, so which is the main restaurant of the property, really the heart of living of the hotel. So the chef Vincent Maillard, of course, sources very local product. We have a vegetable garden on property. So this is Mediterranean cuisine. You see on this picture, slide 34, the property is made to be enjoyed inside. This side, any time of the year, you can have lunch outside, even in winter time. But of course, for the winter evening, it's nice to have a very cozy atmosphere inside with the various places. And this is full glass on the nature and the sea. I'm 36 now, and we go below the hotel at Gigaro. At Gigaro, we have 2 restaurants. One is named Brigantine. It's an Italian trattoria. This is a picture on the left with outdoor and indoor areas. This restaurant is open all year round as well, almost, let's say, February to November. So again, for guests coming in winter, they don't compromise on the experience, and they can enjoy a lunch on the beach. For someone who is following a program, they can also ask to have the wellness menu below at the beach if they want to enjoy a different atmosphere. So this is really a great addition. And then we go to Gigaro, where we have our beach club. So this is pretty much what you imagine in terms of offers. The sunbeds are included for the hotel guest. It's a detail, but it was to mention as it's not that common. And we do have a water sports club on Gigaro as well in summer. So this is pretty much Lily of the Valley. So you have the key feature, I'm slide 39, which is the last one, where we just remind the key feature about the property. If you have any question, I will just stop sharing the slide, so you can let me know if you have any question, and I can check the chat. Does anyone have any question to add, maybe?
That was perfect. Коллеги, возможно, у кого-то есть какие-то вопросы, можно на русском задать, я их могу перевести, если вам так удобнее будет. I don't see any questions.
No, I mean.
We have a question from Ekaterina.
Yeah, so it's thank you, Ekaterina, for the question. I would love to give you a clear answer, but I'm really unable to do it. The question is regarding the weight loss program. How many calories do you guess? Honestly, it varies a lot according to the person, and especially like also between men and women. Women, we are used to lose less than men, or less quickly, let's say. It also depends on the age. So clearly it's not as, and it would be the same for the many calories or number of kilos, or it's not something you can really predict. Also, sorry, typically for the weight loss program, and this is why we do the bioimpedance analysis at the beginning. For the weight loss program, a lot of guests, they will lose a couple of kilos, let's say, but maybe they don't realize, like most of the time you will, for this program, you will convert your fat into muscle, and muscle, which is of course very positive, and muscle are heavier than fat. So then you will not maybe lose as many kilos as you expected on the paper, but then your body composition, and you can feel it in your body, will be much better. But again, it's the same as the calorie. It really depends on each person. Of course, for each wellness menu, the number of calories mentioned, so the guests can better see. But the results of the program, it vary really according each person, each body composition, age, men, women. So we cannot really give a number like this. Any other questions?
No more questions.
It's good. At least I gave hopefully I gave all the info. Of course, we are all the team of A La Carte. We are all there to support any question you have. It's I mean, the property only opened 5 years and a half ago, so we're still young on the market. Good feedback so far. Great clientele from your market, who has been very supportive. So I'm sure we will have a great collaboration. But we are here to make them disconnect from the daily life, enjoy the area, enjoy the property, and take care of themselves. So feel free to.
We have something in French. Tatiana Artemyeva.
Ah, merci, Tatiana. That's perfect. I can translate maybe for you. She said like she loved the presentation, and she might have question when making the request for the property. So I like the mindset. Thank you. Waiting for the question. No, but of course, most of the time she's right. The question comes when you have the request from the client. So we are of course easy to help and support and really explain what is the best option for them depending on the expectations.
Yeah. Yes, really amazing property. Thank you so much for the presentation. For your time.
Thank you for giving the opportunity to do it. Very nice.
Коллеги, всем огромное спасибо за ваше время. Обязательно выложим видео, запись вебинара на нашем канале в YouTube. Если у вас какие-то будут вопросы, мы всегда готовы ответить. Thank you so much, Svetlana and Claudine. Thank you. Have a nice day.
With pleasure. If you want to check to project yourself really even more at Lily of the Valley, now we have a webcam on our website where you can see the beach. So when it's a little too cold for you, then you can have a quick look at how it is at Lily of the Valley.
Yeah, it's very useful.
Also to convince your client.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Bye-bye.